You're watching Drakewing Gaming. Enjoy the video. Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drakewing Gaming. Sending me on Twitter, The Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you into the Let's Play episode of Tennis Ace, June's Path. So while I'm waiting for my order of Chipotle to get here, I'm going to record a video for you guys real quick. Please sit back and enjoy for the next 18 minutes while entertain you. Let's jump right in. Alarm chain, you are up. And let's go. Alright. I didn't have much of an opportunity to keep an eye on his grip, but such things are a given. I just keep gathering a little bit of information every point. We return to our regular positions. Usually from what I've seen of Kaiken over the past year, he tends to lose his cool after a point doesn't go his way. So I had hoped to take advantage of his temper like I did in the past match. But now, he's standing in place, doing breathing exercises, fiddling with his racket and strings. He's resetting his mental state after every point. If he keeps playing with total focus without being swayed by anger or frustration, then it's safe to say that this is going to be a lot harder than last time. As play restarts, I slow down my serve a little bit, sending a slice that bounces away from his reach. Kaiken returns the ball deeply to the other side of the court. Yet again, the placement of his shots is impeccable. I hit a slice at a sharp angle, giving me more time to reposition myself. Oh, what's this? What is this? 1 second, y'all. What does this say? Okay, cool. Alright. Alright. As he starts running to the ball, I see him changing his grip. It's a Western grip. So he has been copying Sasaki-san. He went from a style that primarily used continental grip to one that employs the Western grip. Applying spins and controlling the ball precisely should be harder, but he does get increased power with it. Now I see what you're doing. All that's left is to figure out a way to adjust. Kaiken takes advantage of the fact that my shot brought him closer to the net to return with a sharp angle of his own. The added power to his flat shot allowed him to clinch the point right then and there. 30-15. Ugh! Normally Kaiken would do a fist pump or something else after winning his point. This time he simply wiped the sweat off his brow and got back to position. Damn it, it's hard not to visualize Sasaki-san when Kaiken plays like this. Let's see, what can I do to deal with that? If I know he's playing like Sasaki-san, then I should develop countermeasures to deal with it. Should I develop countermeasures to deal with that? But what if he just switches back to his own style? This line of thought won't get me anywhere. For now, I'll focus on dealing with his forehand slice. So far, it's been the most common shot of his. I try to keep the ball pinned to his backhand, and I'll work from there. Once again, I take a deep breath. Let the excess tension go out with my breathing. Once I serve, let the energy transfer from the bottom of my feet to the tip of my fingers. Move like a whip. I send a serve full of topspin to the side of his backhand. He shouldn't have time to pivot around the ball, and his point of impact should be slightly elevated. For now, I'll focus on disrupting his swing. As expected of him, Kaiken doesn't seem at all fazed by it, returning a deep slice to the other side of the court. But this ball wasn't nearly as powerful or as deep as his last shots. Alright, this just might work. I return another topspin heavy shot to his backhand. Even after he reaches, Kaiken can't return it comfortably. Ka! Alright, just like I thought. The shot wasn't all too powerful. I can certainly take advantage of that. Let me drink some water, y'all. I was out for a stroll outside, my nice leather jacket, and then it started raining, so I had to run home. That was quite a run. Oh lord, okay, his forehand slice is the crux of his current playstyle. If I can keep him from using it like he wants to, I can force him to reduce the power of his shots in order to keep his control steady. Right now, I'm forcing him to choose between power and control. Now that I have more time to respond to his shots, he can't corner me as easily. We're once again locked in a rally, but this time I have the upper hand. I'll slowly but surely grind him out until... Ka! Kaiken desperately reaches for a ball that is right out of reach. The ball hits a protective net with a resounding wham! 40-15. Yes! Oh god, I've got the hiccups! I bump a fist into the air, letting out an excited cry. I try focusing my view on Kei's face to see if he's at all affected by his temper. But he's now back at the baseline doing stretches. Breathing exercises and stretches, huh? He definitely is trying to keep his temper under control. The idea of perpetually calm Kaiken is terrifying. Let's see. As long as I can pin his forehand down, I'll have an easier time dealing with his spin shots. But at the same time, I don't expect him to let himself be gimped by his backhand. This is Kaiken I'm talking about, after all. You should know more than anyone that his backhand isn't as good as his forehand. Sorry, guys. I can't really do much about this. If that's the case, I'm sure he has a countermeasure for that already. Well, trying to predict what he'll do next is meaningless. I'll just take this one step at a time. I'll respond to whatever changes he makes to his playstyle without making any major changes to my own game unless I have reason to. 15 seconds. Shuichi's voice snaps me back to reality. That's right, I have to serve now. Focus on the points for now. Leave all the thinking for later. Oh god, it's hard to take this seriously when I have these hiccups. trying to force all the air out of my lungs, good lord. Alright. Okay. Let's see, 1 second, y'all. Let me, okay. There we go. Alright. Okay. I go with a powerful flat serve towards his backhand. Kaken immediately responds with a deep slice. As I expect, he's prioritizing control over power. He's dishing out weaker shots in favor of making sure the placement is on point. I can reach it without much trouble. Let's see, what do I do now? I'll just go with a topspin heavy shot to the open court. My style might be very orthodox, but I'm confident in my power balls. Ka! Kaken seems to be suffering under the pressure of my shots. It seems that he's giving his all just to block my shots and return them. As the rally keeps going, his shots become weaker and weaker whilst I keep ramping up the power on mine. This goes on until... Gah! Kaken's posture crumbles under the constantly increasing tempo of the rally until he eventually loses his footing, hitting a ball towards the net and falling to the floor. Game, Yuichi, 1-0. Shit, are you okay? Keisuke gets up, waving me off. I'm fine. Focus on your game. As we move over to switch sides, I notice Keisuke's eyes are completely unfocused as he walks past me. I glance back at him after we pass each other and notice that he's mumbling something to himself. Is he already so focused that he doesn't even notice me? Jeez, that's scary. Once we're in position, he takes hold of the ball, bouncing it on the floor a couple times. Huh? As soon as we lock eyes, I feel a shiver crawling up my spine. My entire body immediately tenses up. Keisuke tosses the ball into the air, his entire body moving quickly to hit his serve. The sound of the ball hitting his racket resounds loudly. I start running as soon as he identifies its course. So, it's just a regular topspin shot. So, I was worrying over nothing. I prepare myself to hit the ball after it bounces in. Huh? His serve suddenly sinks much faster than I anticipated. I have to move that the last second to hit the ball. My ball goes straight into the net. Huh? I stand around, rooted to my spot in a daze. Did that really just happen? His serve suddenly dropped out of nowhere? I tried looking over at Shuichi to see if he can give me any confirmation of what I just saw, but I only see him gaping in his seat, completely at a loss. Hey, if you're gonna ref, give the call. Net, 15-0. He's as lost as I am right now. What on earth was that? That wasn't a regular topspin serve. No way it could be. His serve wasn't like anything like this until last week. How did he suddenly increase the amount of spin on it so fast? This isn't anything I've seen Sasaki-san doing. So he's adding original techniques to the one he's copied? Nothing makes sense anymore. I try to shake it off, but I need to get my mind back on the game. Focus! Once again, Keisuke sets himself up to serve, tossing the ball into the air. There. I keep a close eye on the ball. Is it the rapidly sinking topspin shot again? There it is. The ball suddenly sinks one more time. I try getting myself in a position I judge to be ideal to return. My return immediately flies into the net one more time. What? No way. I can't accurately judge how his shot works. So, it not only sinks faster, but also bounces even higher than a regular topspin serve? But his posture doesn't look all that different from a normal topspin shot. Then why? 30-0. Keisuke strikes a quick fist pump and returns to his next serve position. Jeez, what a muted reaction. How's he staying so stoic? That's completely unlike him. Crap, he's reminding me more and more of Sasaki-san. I need to find a way to deal with that super topspin serve before it deals irreversible damage. Once more, Kaken prepares himself to serve. I visualize that drop and the increased bounce of his serve multiple times in my head, trying to grasp the timing to hit the ball. Kaken serves the ball and I dash to intercept, and my racket strikes air. What? The ball flies past me, going below my racket as my swing hits absolutely nothing. I see Kaken chuckling on the other side of the court, and, as I look to the side, I see that both Shuichi and Jun are doing the same. Shuichi attempts to cover up his laughter without much success. 40-0! I can feel my cheeks begin to flush. Oh god, I was so focused on stopping that super topspin serve that I completely forgot he didn't have to use it in the first place. Sorry about the hiccups, y'all. I'm trying to work past them. Work past the hiccups. Oh, okay. Note is on. Okay. Minute 2. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, wow, so that's going to be here very soon. Okay. I'm getting completely swallowed up by his pace. I hit my cheeks a few times. The sound of flesh hitting flesh echoes, making everyone jump slightly. I take deep breaths, doing a few stretches to calm my mind. Well, if Kaken is copying Sasaki-san, then I'll just copy Kaken and take my time to try and reset my mind state. Hey guys, I'm going to pause it right here and take a little break. I will pick it back up in a moment. Hey guys and gals, I'm back. My delicious burrito is waiting in the kitchen for me, but y'all take precedence, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this video out before heading out to eat. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue, shall we? Well, if Kaken is copying Sasaki-san, then I'll just copy Kaken and take my time to try and reset my mind state. Losing to my opponent is one thing, but I absolutely refuse to lose to myself. Even though that's what I've been doing for the past 3 years. Ugh. What way to get myself down? No, no, shake it off. I'm doing this match precisely so I can shake away this slump I've gotten myself into. Don't throw in the towel before you've had a chance to actually fight, you idiot. This time I pay closer attention to Keiken's movements leading up to his serve. A slice! I don't let myself fall for the same mistake again, correcting my timing so I can properly return his serve. Now that I've got that out of the way, I can once again focus on my strategy to pin down his forehand. Aim towards the backhand! The ball soars past the net, hitting a strong shot that bounces high towards his backhand side. Well, that alone isn't going to be enough to make him lose his footing. If I can at least nullify his advantage, he won't have as easy a time scoring. Keiken returns another slice, trying to keep me from getting to my sweet spot. It's just a mild annoyance. As long as I can keep those sharp spins from coming out, he just goes back to being the same player he was before, and that player didn't give me any trouble last time. As our rally continues, I slowly grind an advantage. I don't like dragging the points like this, but I also can't let myself lose patience and try going for a winner that isn't there. For now, I just keep things steady until there's an opportunity to clinch the point. Sorry about that. Keiken goes for a sudden break on his pattern, launching a sudden flat shot aiming for the open space in the court. No, you won't! Unfortunately for him, I'm still able to make it in time. A single flat shot isn't going to be enough to score on me, especially from that position. Crap, my aim wasn't as good this time. This is what he was going for. Shit, he rotated around the ball. He's gonna hit a forehand shot. Get ready for that sharp slice. Don't let him steal the advantage. Huh? Suddenly, Keiken hits a strong topspin shot towards the center, towards the other side of the court. But he had a chance to try and resume his game plan, and he chose to ignore it. What's he thinking? I run to the ball, getting ready to hit it after it bounces. What? The ball suddenly drops. Shit! It's that same topspin shot from before. I somehow managed to reach the ball despite the sudden drop, but I lose my standing because of the increased rise on it. My shot ends up out of bounds. Game, Arushi Hara. Game count 1-1. Shit! So his serve isn't the only time he can hit that sort of shot. Crap! He's still hiding a few weapons down his sleeve. It looks like he can only hit that sort of topspin heavy shot using his forehand. Maybe he doesn't know how to hit it on his backhand, or maybe he's just not confident on it. Never mind that. I'm sure he's just trying to keep me guessing. I just have to get used to it before it can become a huge problem. I won't make any big changes to my strategy to accommodate it, but I'll be aware of it being a possibility. I guess that now, more than ever, I need to keep his forehand in check. Let's see, what sort of serve should I use? He doesn't seem to be reacting any differently to either of my serves, so I guess I'd have to try something I haven't used before. Okay, then, let's give this a try. I toss the ball to the air. I can see Keiken standing at attention as soon as I start moving, probably trying to figure out where the ball is going to go. Well, let's see if you can anticipate this. Before the ball reaches the peak of its rise, I hit it full strength. A flat, quick serve. How about that? The ball bounces away, leaving Keiken frozen in place with no reaction. Whoa! 15-0. Keiken turns around, looking at the ball that is now rolling around on the floor. I expected to catch him by surprise, but I didn't think it'd be this effective. Yuichi 1, Keisuke 0. Heh, my quick serve might not be as fast as Murasaki-san's, but I can still catch someone by surprise. You're not the only one with a thing or two up his sleeve. Let's see, Keiken started using that kick serve of his just recently. It wouldn't hurt to have more variation in my serves, then at least I could make sure my advantage isn't lost from the get-go. Let's just give it a try. Try to impart as much topspin as I can. The ball lands behind the service line. Nope. 1 second, yo. Well, ladies and gents, what do you know? That was my new boss calling me to let me know when to come in. So, I am going to be starting work soon. I'm very happy about that. I don't know what my hours are going to be like. At the very worst, I'll just go to if I have a cramped schedule, I'll just go back to doing like 3 videos a day instead of 4. But you know, there'll be more content, guys. Nothing is going to interrupt that. I'm going to keep bringing y'all quality entertainment as y'all seem to think my channel is. But anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back in. All right. The ball lands behind the service line. Fault. Ugh. I guess that was too much risk. Trying to use a shot I never practiced before. Let's see. I need a safer second serve that doesn't immediately forgo the initiative. Let's go with a slice that bounces away from his reach. I hit my serve, aiming for it to slide away from his back. Huh? Keisuke anticipated that I'd served to his backhand and repositioned himself after I made my toss. Shit! He went around the ball? He returns with a powerful shot to the open side of the court, and I cannot reach. 15-all. Shit! I guess my tactic of focusing on his backhand is painfully transparent to him. What should I do then? No, don't panic. I'll just power through it. I won't alter the way I play too much, but don't let myself become too monotonous. My next serve is a topspin heavy serve that goes to his forehand. Even if it doesn't have as much spin as his kick serve, I can still keep him anchored to the baseline. Still, without being able to consistently aim for his backhand, any advantage I seem to be close to getting is almost instantly lost to the next second. We end up locked in a stalemate during the first game. Damn, even just locking me here is enough to get him to the point. The constant running back and forth and going up and down the court is wearing me down a lot faster than usual. If it goes on like this, I'm going to be running on fumes by the first half of the second set. I need to find a way to press my advantage, or I'll end up losing due to lack of stamina. I once again decide to resort to a desperate strategy, hitting a drop shot. It might not have worked last time, but this time I'm going to make a net dash as soon as I hit it. Just as I imagined, Keiken's response is almost instantaneous. I guess he already expects me to try something desperate when he keeps the game locked for too long. I end up being forced to make the first move, and he already knows what that is going to be. He reaches the ball, it hits with... sorry guys, I'm just a little excited. He reaches the ball and it hits it with as much power as he can. Like, I just got a burrito sitting on the table in the living room, and I've got my new job is starting soon. I'm very excited. He reaches the ball and it hits it with as much power as he can. I extend my arm as far as I can. It hit the frame! His return barely hits the frame of my racket, making the ball fly back to his court. Keiken tries to reach it, but it falls just on top of the baseline. 30-15. That's not at all how I imagined winning the point, but I'll take it. I guess from now on I'll be forced to take more desperate measures like that to keep myself from being drained of all my energy before the end of the game. And no matter how much I try, I can't stop picturing Keiken as Sasaki-san. No, even worse, I don't even visualize Sasaki's face anymore. Instead I keep seeing Takagi. Shit. My head is everywhere, but on the match I'm playing right now. I can't help but be reminded of how these three are similar to each other. 50 minutes later. Game, Urushihara 66, tiebreak. I'm gasping for air, trying desperately to get enough oxygen in my lungs to keep moving. My legs feel like they're on fire, just moving is already hard. I should not be this tired just from one set. Keisuke is also panting, but unlike me, he seems to be in much better shape. Damn it, there hasn't been a single break in this match's rhythm. On the contrary, it just kept tacking the pace even farther up. The way things are right now, I'm not sure I can hold my own on a second set. Hell, I'm not sure I can win this tiebreak. I take a short break before the start of the tiebreak, where I chug on a bottle of sports drink and massage my legs. Come on, guys, don't give out on me now. Shit, looking to the side, Keiken's focus isn't seriously scary right now. No matter what I throw at him, he keeps adapting to the changes I make in a game and learning to deal with them. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right here so I can go celebrate with my burrito and my roomies. Anyway, y'all, I love you all. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!